Hi, welcome to America at its Best. My name is Rebecca Painter, coming to you live from SPN's 29th annual meeting in Orlando. This is a big night. It is awards night. On the last night of annual meeting every year, we give out tons of awards to the leaders who are on the ground making big things happen. And all of this is possible because of you and your support. And guess what the best news of the night is so far? I found Tarren Bragdon.
Oh, nice.
Tarren won a Row Award. Gosh, was it back in 2011 when you were at the Maine Policy Center?
Yes, it was. Absolutely.
Wow, 2011. You looked a lot younger then.
Yes.
Perhaps I did too.
Right, we all did.
We all
It's
did.
amazing how time passes.
Well, tell me, how did you end up winning that award back then?
So I won the award. I had just taken over a couple of years before as CEO of the Maine think tank, and we were pushing back on Obamacare and working with our U.S. senators on getting them to vote no. And SPN was vital with providing resources and then recognized what we were able to do on the ground in the state as well as in D.C.
Well, Tarren, your story is one of my favorite because, again, back in 2011, you were in Maine, leading the charge in that state, fighting Obamacare. Here you are today in the year 2021, the CEO and founder of Foundation for Government Accountability. Tell me about your organization and what you're doing now.
Well, after leaving Maine a decade ago, moved to Florida, as you mentioned, and started up FGA. And we really took on the big issues, like getting people back to work, helping them get on the path to the American dream, and ultimately election integrity. But our business model is work on a few issues, but in a bunch of places. And so we started with just $50,000 in seed money, and this year, between the C3 and C4, we'll raise about $16 million.
Wow. Now, Tarren, you've been a part of the SPN network for a long time in a lot of different capacities. How was SPN critical in your early days of Foundation for Government Accountability and helping you get set up?
Well, SPN just wasn't critical then. SPN has been critical every step along the way. Going back to my Maine days, I think SPN saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. SPN invested in me and helped with professional development and coaching and all sorts of training. And then with giving the Row Award, SPN really encouraged me to dream bigger and think bigger. And if it weren't for SPN, I never would have left Maine, started FGA, and had the success. Fast forward to FGA, we really struggled. We almost went bankrupt. Tracy stepped in at a critical time with critical support, professional development. And then when we go into a state, the first call is an SPN partner. So SPN, I view it like a three-legged race, and I'm tied to SPN every step of the way, and we couldn't have gone far without SPN.
Well, and we're tied to you as well. So I know that you've had great success in the last few years at FGA with healthcare reform, with welfare reform, and now, as you mentioned a moment ago, you guys are all in on election integrity. And I know this is something that a lot of our viewers right now care very deeply about. Can you tell us a little bit about the work that you're doing there and some of the success you've had this year?
Sure. We really view that election integrity is all about protecting voters and their voices. And if people don't feel like they can trust the election process, then they won't participate. And that means that all of our other policy issues will lose on because people just opt out and drop out. And so we advanced 20 different election reforms. We're focused on 21 states this year, and we've had tremendous success. We've had 57 reform wins in 14 states so far.
Wow.
We just got another set of victories in Texas this week, heading to the governor's desk, and there's real momentum. And so I think that going into the midterms and 2024, that donors' good resources is being put to work, restoring trust and participation in the electoral process.
That's amazing, Tarren. What is the one thing you want our donors and our viewers to know about the work you're doing on election integrity?
I think the one thing is that legislators are prioritizing this. They know they need to do something, but they don't know what to do and they need help. And that's exactly what we're doing at FGA, but also with our SPN partners in the state in getting these reforms done. This is not a to-do list. This is a we got it done list.
That is excellent, Tarren. I cannot thank you enough. It's been 10 years since I watched you get the Row Award. From when you were at Maine, now here you are doing even bigger and better things and dreaming big and making it happen. And thanks to those of you who are watching, because you are the reason Tarren is here and getting good things done in the States.
Thanks so much,
Tarren.
Rebecca.
Bye.
Bye.